welcome to Montana Haven. I'm Joas. We're a family of 7 that moved up here to Alaska from Montana, and that's what we're called, Montana Haven, Alaska Edition. We're here temporarily in Alaska, maybe a couple of years. We don't know for sure how long, 18 months to a couple of years maybe. And we're building our own log home as a family here in Alaska. So in this episode, we're going to finish our tile floors, and we're going to get started on staining our massive pile of trim. So what you see me do right now is I'm actually making a saw cut in the edge of the logs, and this is going to allow my tile to slide down inside there. But we're also going to chink that so it doesn't have to be perfect. I just want to kind of get it in there close. So join us and welcome to our channel and our family. What are you doing, Ethan?
I'm mixing some mud to put the tile on. Then we're gonna put the mud on the floor and then put the tile on top of this to cement it down.
Well, first things first, last night, yesterday we got everything done up to here, so now this morning the first thing we gotta do is finish this tile right here. Making sure we got mud everywhere. We put 1 spacer on the end and 2 on the side, just like that. Then we stand on it to get it squished down there really nice and hard, just like that. Piece down, tiny little slices here, and then we're done with this floor, except for grouting, of course. Got some dried mud in there, so I want to stick very well. There it is.
So now we're starting in the guest bathroom, putting all the tile in.
Get muddy. Pretty much does it. All we can do in here for today. Tomorrow we'll hop on this side and finish this out, and we got a little bit on the back there to do as well. So kind of had to work each direction, and we can't finish this very well. It'll be faster finishing it tomorrow. So we're gonna hop to the other bathroom right now. We got an hour before it's time to head home and get started on that. Finish our mud out. Call it a day, I think. Okay, well, we're gonna knock it off for today. So far, today we got the entryway all completed with tile, and we got the master bath started, and the entry bath did what we could do. So hopefully tomorrow we'll come back. We won't be able to finish it completely tomorrow because We have to lay some, then we have to let that dry and get on it so we can finish it. But we're gonna get most of it done. Maybe we can even start grouting the entryway. So we'll see, but we got quite a bit done. It's looking good. I love the way these planks look. Okay, time for some dinner and some good cookies I think Avalon and Priscilla and Chloe and Wyatt made. Seems like we're getting a late start every day, but it is what it is. We stopped by this morning at the lumber supply store and got these 2x12s. These are going to be for our interior stairs. So I want to get them inside. I want to get them started as dry as I can. And then when we're doing the trim, we'll also stain these in the same time. And look at that. There's the sun. It's the shortest day of the year right now. And it's a little past 11 and the sun's just over the mountains. I think it rose right at 11 today. So anyways, that's what we're doing. We're going to still work on tile today. I got Justin with me. Ethan is actually teaching school today, so Priscilla can do some shopping, getting groceries and all that good stuff. So I've got to unload these, get them in the house, and then I'm going to run over to Michael's place and pick up a tile drill bits. He's got a couple hole saw bits over there for our tile so that we can drill the holes in our tile for our toilet water supplies and stuff like that. So we're going to continue to lay. Unfortunately, we still can't quite finish the tile today just because there's too many little corners and things. We can't reach it all, so we got to let it dry and then come back and finish it. So, but we'll get done what we can and then keep working on it tomorrow, I guess.
So here's the last piece that we're going to do today in this bathroom, the master bed bathroom.
Boom de yada, baby. There should be. Whew.
We didn't do that part there in the back because we just laid this tile so we can't walk on it.
Whalesers, here we go. We've got, the only thing we got left to tile is this little section right here in the guest bathroom. And then we've got a little bit in the master bath. Tomorrow we'll finish it. We're just scraping up the last of the mud here. Cleaning up a little bit, and it's time to call it a day. I'm really liking the way these tiles are looking. I think it's gonna look really good once we got them all grouted and everything. Hey, we're back this morning and we've got one little section to finish on the tile here and one little section in the master bathroom. This is the guest bathroom, or the second bathroom for the kiddos. So it's going to take us about 20 minutes, 30 minutes to finish this, another 30 minutes to finish that. Hopefully in an hour and a half or so we're wrapped up, and then we can start grouting. That's the plan. We got a late start like it always does. Hey, we had coffee with a new friend. That was fun. So he invited us to his house. We had some coffee and talked about hunting and stuff. So that was fun. He's a lifelong Alaskan. Okay, let's hop to it and get started. Well, now that we're almost done with tiling everything, this is the last little piece that we have to do. We got smart and we pre-cut all our pieces. So now we just got to mud it and lay them all in place. That's what we should have done long ago with these special cuts, because the mud just dries out before we can get the pieces cut. So now everything is just going to go together like a puzzle. So let's have some mud, Ethan. Scrape all that out of there. might not be gonna, I don't think we're gonna quite make her, unless you got some extra there.
Yeah.
And here's the last piece. Yee-haw. Yee. Hallelujah. Tile is done. Okay, there's our tile. Nice. Yep. Okay, we're good. Good job, Ethan. The time has come to start grouting. So what I'm using for grout is we're using Fusion Pro single component grout, stain proof and color proof. I actually personally have not used this before, but I know when we did our shower at home, the guy that did my shower, actually Michael did it, he used this, and I think, and I've seen other guys use it. I think this is kind of considered the best stuff you can get. As far as I know, Home Depot carries it anyways, and other tile guys have had used it. So, anyways, I got it. The grout color is natural gray, so hopefully it matches well with what we got going on. So let's see how it works. Well, here we go. This stuff sure leaves a major film that we gotta spend a lot of time cleaning. All this has gotta come off. Ethan's washing it multiple times and we're changing water often. Try to get that film off of there. And I think we need to change water in there again, Ethan. I'll go switch out for you. But this over here is done. I think it's a lot lighter than what it's going to be because it's got a little bit of water in it, so it'll probably darken up a little bit there. But I think it's looking pretty good. There you have it. We've got about 2/3 of the tile grouted now. And this is the driest part of it. Might be a little bit dark in here, a little bit hard to tell, but I think it matches pretty good. And we're just moving across there. Yep, so tomorrow we definitely should be able to finish it. And that's when we stop right there. It's a bit of a job to do it, but we're getting it done.
And it's time to call it quits tonight.
And have some supper. Hey, Autumn, what do you think, girl? Huh? That's prey. Good girl. All right. Okay, here we go. Well, it's time to go outside. There is I'm gonna call it a blizzard, up to 75-mile-an-hour wind gusts. You ready, boys?
Yep.
Let's do this.
Whoa.
Unbelievable. Look at that snow overnight. We just cleaned this out last night. Crazy. Insane. Woo! Now we're driving and look at this insane. This is just crazy. It's just howling winds. There's an accident over here. Oh man, I'm almost getting stuck in a snowbank here. I'm gonna see we can't even get through here. Look at that, Ethan. There's probably 3 feet of snow up there on that. I couldn't see it, the wind was blowing so hard. Wow. We're gonna have to go back. Yeah, we can't go through this way. This is crazy. Well, would you look at that? There is a little moose right there. Looks like a little calf. And it's out in this blizzard. All frosty. Right here at Home Depot. Poor thing. It's a little skinny right there. There's our second moose of the morning. And she's looking at us. Look at her big wattle hanging down. That's pretty cool. That's on our property. We're going in our drive and there she stands. It's a lot less windy out here. It's a little breezy, but still some snow on the trees. Yeah, Moosey. Yeah, girl. You're safe here. Okay, we made it safe and sound out here to our property, and it's just a bit breezy out here, but there's nothing like it is back at the rental. It's just crazy, the winds. I haven't been in a blizzard like that in a long time. Ethan almost froze his hands, literally almost got frostbite, videoing us pulling that truck out. We were just driving, and then we saw some guy stuck, so we helped him yank out of the snowbank there. But yeah, people in the ditch everywhere, stuck right in the middle of the road. On the side of the road, they get a little bit to the side and they just get stuck in the snow drifts. But anyways, yesterday was the shortest day of the year, and you can see the sun can't really see it yet. It's still a little bit low there. But yeah, it's actually a clear day. It's just super windy. So here we are. We're gonna get started. Hopefully we can finish all the grouting this morning or today, sometime by noon or the early afternoon, and then we can get started on staining. So staining the trim, that's gonna be a big project, but we got to get started on it since it's going to take a while. Well, that's how the floor looks that we did last night, and I think it's looking pretty nice. I think the grout looks pretty good this morning, so we just got to finish it up now and get to work. Lunchtime, and this one is done. Yay! Tiling takes a little bit longer than I thought it would, actually. So now we're going to get started on the bathroom, guest bath after lunch. We are making progress. We're about 3/4 done with both bathrooms, kind of jumping back and forth because we kind of working backwards here, so work on top of each other a little bit. Basically what we do is we wet it down. So I've been applying it with a rubber grout trowel, and then the boys are coming behind with sponges, and then we're changing the water frequently because it gets pretty dirty. And then when we're all done, we're taking a microfiber cloth and dragging it over it, and that just takes the haze off. Doing that a couple times, get it completely spick and span, because this stuff dries on like rocks. Once it's on there, it's stuck on there for good. You get it as clean as possible. Alright, gonna wet it down here. So far we've used 2 gallons, and I bought 1 more quart, but I just don't know if this quart's gonna quite cut it. Now, we're gonna wipe it off. Do that about 6 or 8 times. And we're done. Yeehaw. Oh, good job, Justin, Ethan. I think it looks really nice. I'm kind of proud of our work. Looks good, good, good. I like it. Not good. All right, now it's late, and you know, usually I'm too optimistic. I think we can get this done in X amount of time, then we'll go do something else, and it usually takes us longer. But that's all right. I'm not sure what time it is, but we might not get to staining, maybe a little bit yet, kind of get it prepared. It's Friday evening, and Christmas is just around the corner, so we'll probably do a little bit of work and then clean up and enjoy the weekend with the family. Well, here we are, and it is an absolutely howling blizzard out here. I'm concerned about this window right here. It keeps flexing in about a ½ an inch. I'm afraid it could pop open and break. It already had a little crack in it, so we put some tape in it to reinforce it. So, I don't know. It's just a gale out there, howling gale. But I have to show you this food. It's absolutely incredible. Priscilla made my probably all-time favorite food, fried cornmeal mush. Oh, I love fried cornmeal mush so much. With homemade tomato gravy. So good. And then what's this, babe? Chocolate pie?
That is chocolate peanut butter pie.
Oh, chocolate peanut butter pie. Incredible.
Some comfort food with this storm.
We're just so happy to be inside where it's safe and warm. All right, weekend, here we come. Happy Monday morning to you. And we're out here at our home. And wouldn't you see what visitors we had right beside the porch? Just check that out. A moose literally walked right alongside the porch here. Now that is pretty crazy. Walked out here and wandered off over there. Ah, that is so neat. So all the wind over the weekend blew all the snow off the trees and scattered a lot of branches around. It's no longer nice and white like it was before, but it'll probably turn that way again with some more snow. Looks like cloudy all week with a little bit of sun, a little bit of blue sky up there today. And this morning, we're going to unload some things that we just found literally alongside the road from the wind. Like sheets of plywood and stuff like that. Some of them, they're all broken a little bit, but a lot of them are still in pretty good shape. And you can see the corners are chipped and stuff, but we got some ideas that we'll use this stuff for. So, yeah, I just picked it up. The wind just totally demolished all kinds of stuff. So, picked it up in the woods, basically dragged it out of the woods. Well, we discovered that we did some calculations and we found out we don't have enough of these accent boards. So we had taken some of these pallets and moved them out on a woodshed to stack wood on. But now we decided to reclaim that, and we're going to take 4 more, cut them up, and get them inside so they can start drying, so we can give them a clear coat once we do our trim boards. So we just got to saw these off, saw them apart so we can use them, I guess. And we're starting to stain here. This is Minwax Provincial, so that all of our trim is going to be this color. We did this in our house in Montana, and it turned out really nice. So we're finally kind of getting a system together here. We've got some boards that we put on here, and then we go over them real quick with the sander, hit them if there's any bad spots or scratches or anything, and then we stain them, and then we bring them over here and we wipe them off, and then we're taking them in the bedroom and setting them up to dry for at least 24 hours. Get as many as we can in here. tomorrow. We're making good progress. We've got only 4 more boards of the 10s and 12 footers. I forget how many there are. We probably did. How many did we do, boys? 30 boards, 40 boards maybe? Something like that, maybe 30. Justin's counting, but yeah, then we have a lot of 16s to do, but we'll come back tomorrow. It's actually going amazingly fast. We kind of have a system down pat now where we're putting 4 boards on here, staining them, and then Justin's wiping. We're moving them to different places. Justin's wiping them, and then we're moving 4 more on here. So it's kind of going pretty good. How many do we get, Justin?
43.
43. That's good. Actually, what we're using here is we're using these little styrofoam, what are they called? Handy painters. Styrofoam with felt pads on the bottom, and they work really, really well. Basically just applying it enough to coat everything, and then we're wiping it off, whatever hasn't soaked into it. And then we're gonna let them set for about 24 hours or so, maybe 2 days, however long it takes to finish the others. Then we'll be ready to, we're gonna give them 2 coats of clear finish. We're gonna put 1 coat on, then we're gonna let that dry, and then we're gonna sand that lightly with like 220 grit hand sandpaper. Then we're gonna wipe it all off, get the sanding dust off, then we're gonna give it a 2nd coat. Then we would be ready to start trimming after that.
Oh, we have to on the back.
Oh yeah, we gotta do the back side too. Yeah, I forgot about that. So we gotta give the back side a coat of clear finish as well. You have to finish all sides of trim. If you don't, then it wants to cut. So we will have to do that, but that'll be easy. We'll give the back side a coat, then we'll flip it over, and then give the front side a coat. That's how we'll do that. One ready, Ethan, or not?
No.
Heads up, Ethan. Whoa. Okay, we're getting it done.
Yep, we probably only did just a 4th of the, not even a 4th of the board feet. Like, this is all of this, but it's only a 4th of what
But
we do.
we did do double thickness here, so
Yeah, it's 48 pieces that we did.
48 we got, if it's 1/5, that's like, I don't know my math, about 200 boards, I guess, or more.
No, there's 150 boards, but then some are 16, some are 10.
Oh yeah, there you go, that's the difference. So, bunch of different lengths.
Yeah.
So anyways, yeah, we got some over there too, some over here, and some outside here. But we're hoping we can come back tomorrow, and we'll probably have to lean the 16 footers up against here, like some in the bathroom, some out there, just stack them, lean them everywhere we can up against the ceiling so that we can get them all drying. We're gonna have to let them dry for about 24 hours at least. And then, like I mentioned, we're gonna give them a clear coat on the back, on the front, let that dry, sand it down a little bit, wipe that off, give it another coat of the clear coat. It's the same product. It's called Crystal Urethane. The brand is Timber Pro Crystal Urethane. It's a water-based urethane product. Same thing we use on the logs, so that's what we're going to use on that. And then after we get done with all the trim, staining and finishing that, then we can get started trimming, and that's going to be another huge project. Thanks for watching this video, and we're so happy you joined us. We are looking forward to seeing you on the next video. And until then, God bless.